If you're an adult guitarist and you want to walk into a jam session and hold your own, here's how you get there. You don't need to start from square one. You need a realistic plan with clear goals and the discipline to stick with it. I know this works because I've been going to jam sessions for over 50 years, and now I run one every week. I'm Dr. George. I make jazz simple so you can play more and think less. Practicing is fine, but there are things you can only learn from playing with others. You learn how to groove, you learn how to listen and interact with the other players. It shows you what you actually know and what you need to work on. It keeps you motivated too, and it's fun. So what's holding you back? Well, if you're like most guitarists, you suffer from FOBE, fear of being embarrassed. In this video, we're going to fix that. You'll learn what to do before, during, and after the jam so that you can join in with confidence and feel like you belong. And it doesn't have to take years. Let's take a look at the prep first. First, you need to know some tunes. Learn 2 or 3 common standards. Start with some easy tunes and make sure you learn at least one blues head, but not C-jam blues. You want to have these memorized. So let me ask you, how many tunes can you play from memory now? Drop a line in the comments. Now let's talk about your chops. Technique matters, but maybe not as much as you think. You don't want to waste a lot of time on exercises you won't be using at the gig. Learn the scales and patterns you actually use. But practice pushing the tempo. You don't need to play Cherokee at 300, but tempos will probably be faster than you expect. So now that you've learned the tunes, you might think that you're ready, but there's one more thing to do before you dive in. Go to the jam and just listen and watch. Notice how the session is run. Some will be more formal, others laid back. Do they call players up individually, or do people just join when ready? Notice what tunes are being called. Start listening to them. Figure out who the leader is and say hi on the break. Now, you're ready to jam. I run a weekly jam session, so let me tell you what actually matters. You have to treat the jam like a gig. It's not an open mic. The audience expects good music, not American Idol outtakes. Be prepared. Be respectful of the band and the audience. Remember, the house band is responsible for the music in the room. It's their gig. They're not just running a hang. And if the band sounds bad, it's on them. Now, have your acts ready. Have your strap and your cable out. When it's your turn, go plug in. Then call your tunes and the key. Make sure you're only calling tunes you really know. The leader may count it off, but you need to be prepared to do it too. And one more thing, nothing screams newbie louder than a fake book. Leave it at home. If you can't play it from memory, you don't know it well enough yet. Now pay attention and be ready when it's your turn to solo. 2 choruses are probably the maximum you should take. 1 is fine. And if it's a blues, you can probably do 3, maybe even 4. It's okay to hang over a couple of bars at the end of your solo too. In fact, that's pretty standard. But do give a visual cue when you're ending. And here's a tip. You're going to be pretty excited, and so you're going to be tempted to start your solo with the best lick you have. Don't do it. Start with something nice and simple, 2 or 3 notes. Gradually build that solo and save that lick for later. When you're comping, don't fight with the pianist. You'll lose. They have 10 fingers, you have 4. If they don't lay out and leave some space, just don't comp. And now if you are comping, don't play chord solos. Your job is to make the soloist sound better, not impress people. So listen when you're playing. Are you making the music better? If not, it's okay to lay out. No one will complain, and no one in the audience is looking at, why can't that guitar player play? And then finally, don't overstay your welcome. Play your tunes and sit down. Don't stay and try to play tunes you don't know. That'll end badly. Now, if you do all of these things, people will be happy to have you at the jam. Now, in an ideal world, everything will go just as I described. But at a jam session, you have to expect the unexpected. Jam sessions are not rehearsed. Measures get dropped, sections get skipped, bridge might come early, singers will need another key, things happen. So what if you get lost? It may not even be your fault, but don't panic. Take a brief pause, even a measure or 2, and listen. Try to hear where the band is, and if you've learned the song well enough, you'll find out. And no one will ever know you were lost. And remember, it happens to everyone. Joe Jones famously once threw a cymbal on the stage after a young Charlie Parker got lost on Cherokee. And here's something really important. It's better to be together than to be right. If something shifts, you need to go with it. Stop if you have to. Lock in with the band. The audience doesn't care who is correct. If one person sounds bad, the band sounds bad. Don't be the odd man out. So you've played your tunes and now it's time to hang. One of the best parts of the jam is getting to know the other musicians, so connect with them. But make sure you listen too. You're going to hear some pretty good playing. Learn what tunes are being called so that you know what to learn next, and listen closely to the rhythm section. Try to hear where you can fit in. Now, there's no substitute for playing with real people. No jam session in your town? Well, start your own. Find some players and get together to play some tunes. Remember garage bands? Or maybe find a local restaurant and pitch a Sunday afternoon session. If it takes off, ask them to pay you. Now, if there's no jam near you, can you think of a place that might host one? Now, follow this plan and you can be jamming in 6 months or less. You don't need endless hours of practice. You just need consistency. 30 minutes a day is enough. If you can already play bar chords and basic scales, you're not starting from scratch. You just need some guidance and feedback. And that's exactly what my program is built around. We focus on learning tunes with a simple, practical approach, everything you need to play well, and none of what you don't. Sign up for a free consultation and we'll map out the plan to get you ready to jam. The link's down in the description below. So start now, stay consistent, and 6 months from now, you'll be jamming and having fun. Want to know what tunes to start with? Check out this video.